All right, y'all live.
All right. Good Friday morning. Happy Friday. It's the Todd and Blake show.
That was awkward.
Let me get in here.
We got Jason Will here today.
Jason Will
Bunch of tall
got
guys.
out of bed before 10 o'clock to be here on the Todd and Blake show
Pastor.
with Pastor. We're here with Pastor Kenny at the Dwelling Place in Fairhope, and they are heading up a big project that they do for most situations like Hurricane Michael. We're heading up hurricane relief donations here, and we want to learn a little bit more about that. Tell us what you guys are doing in Panama City right now for those people.
Well, we're just preparing and collecting right now.
Okay.
We'll have a team go in, leaving out next Thursday morning at 10 o'clock. I meant 10 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And we're going to go down and we're going to take supplies and we're going to take food and cook.
Okay. Is that what mostly y'all are doing right now? Is providing hot meals for the people as they're cleaning through?
That is right. This is going to be a lot like Katrina in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
The people right now are so broken.
Mm-hmm.
You know, their worlds have been shattered, and the biggest thing they need is hope. And, you know, just going in, cooking them a meal, just standing there loving on them and just constantly pouring into them that it's going to be all right. You're going to get through this. And most of these people don't have electricity. They don't have any way to cook. So just somebody shows up and cooks for them is incredible.
Well, we were saying that if anybody out there wants to join in and go with you, they're welcome to go. So they can donate their time, they can donate food, they can donate money. You need everything. And we had some people commenting on Facebook yesterday about, you know, that they were concerned about where their donations go and sounding off alarm bells about the Red Cross and what they will and will not take. And you guys are going and feeding people in the streets. You're not donating this food to other people to cook. You're doing it yourself.
No, it's kind of wild you say that because last week we was in South Carolina. And when we pulled into this place last week to set up and start cooking, the Red Cross was there. And it was at the city hall. And the mayor came out and asked us, did we have copies of where we bought our food at? Because if we're working with the Red Cross, we have to document everything. We cook in the streets. You know, we're not held to the red tape of the Red Cross or to the government. We strictly are private funded, just the community funded, and everything, every bit of the money, the resources that comes in goes to the people. It doesn't pay our salaries, it doesn't pay, everybody that goes is a volunteer.
Well, let's talk about what's already been donating and who's been donating it. So,
okay, well, we leave out next Thursday, as I said, but we'll go in. We have the Elks Club in Fairhope has donated 10 Boston butts, 40 slabs of rib, all the beans, all the fixings for us to feed people just on Thursday. Fast Times has donated 40 Boston butts. The Blue Marlin down in Barnwell has provided enough coleslaw to feed 300 people. Mary Ann's Deli in Fairhope has provided all the desserts. And the neat thing is, we will have a team go next Thursday. Celebration Church is going in on Saturday.
this Saturday?
Not this coming Saturday, but a week from.
Okay.
Because right now you can't get in there. They're telling you
Right.
there's so many down power lines. The reason why we're not there today is because they don't want you coming in right now. So we have our church one day, and anybody, you don't have to go to our church. If you want to come, go with us. We would love for you to go. Celebration Church, and then Forest Hill Church out of Mobile, they will be joining on Sunday cooking, and what we're going to try to do is just keep this going. This is going to be 6 months from now. These people still going to need this 6 months from now. Just like Katrina in New Orleans, A lot of people run down there the first month or two, and they help, and that's great, and then they forget about it.
Right.
But 6 months later, this thing is still going to be a severe destruction 6 months from now.
Well, we wanted to challenge everybody out there, so we will. We need to make sure that we stress this is going to be the first big donation push that we make, but we wanted to be able to bring you $10,000 in time next week, just to make sure that you have all the funds, all the supplies, and everything that you need to feed people in the streets. But hopefully that 10 grand will go on to the next week, and then as money is needed, we'll raise it. But if JWRA puts up $2,000, then we just need 4 more businesses to give us $2 grand. And Blake Ray, what are you prepared to do to help people open up their pocketbooks out there?
I have agreed to, and we got to run it by who's going to do it. We're going to keep it safe, but whatever it takes. I mean, tased. We could throw mace into the situation.
Mace? That's too
I don't
much.
know. Tased. I'll get tased on Facebook Live.
If I go out and buy a taser and I give it to Todd,
He can do
we
it.
don't need to get anybody's permission. We'll get you
right.
to sign some kind of waiver unless you have a heart attack.
Yeah, that's
Other
fair.
than that,
I've already got a waiver.
But
prepared.
whatever it takes, and I think as a resident of Gulf Shores, I think back to what you're saying is, it's really easy to look at that and go, "Whew, we dodged one," and then be done with it, because that's what I was thinking. I was flipping over my rocking chairs outside, thinking, "Here we go," and then after it's done, you're kind of like, "Well, it wasn't us." But really, we do need to reach into our heart, and even people from Iowa, who I'm really reaching out for.
Right.
They get tornadoes. We've all been there. What's happened in Florida is really, it's a lot of devastation. So I don't care where the money comes from. I don't care where the paper towels come from.
Blood
the soft,
diamonds?
whatever. Hey, you got them, send them. But really, soft drinks, bleach, cleaning supplies, these are things that we all need. There's no donations that's too small. I'll tell you right now is I'm not donated all the time because I always think, well, what am I going to bring to the table? And I think that we all just need to get past that little hang up. And I don't care if it's $1, I don't care if it's whatever it is. The more the merrier, for sure.
You said something very important. We will probably hand out over 1,000 cold sodas a day.
1,000 sodas.
They call them pops up north, though.
Yeah.
If you're talking to them, they won't know what you're talking about.
Hey, you know what? I've got one more thing to throw in. If you're going to be tased, should I have a team there of praying people to raise you from the dead?
Yes. I thought you were talking about a team to tase me. I was like, I think we're just doing this a one and done there, Pastor. But I guess we'll see what comes
Let
in.
everybody have a turn.
Everybody that donates gets a turn. Tasing
Pull
me.
the trigger.
Yeah, just pull the trigger real quick.
I want the world to know that the pastor's not
Right.
putting you up to be tased.
No,
But
definitely not.
We will be praying that you
Yes,
will be okay.
I appreciate that. I don't need all the praying.
And Diana wanted me to mention this, that this is not an excuse for everybody to clean out their attics and their garages. We really need stuff that they can use. So we need way more bleach, way more cleaning supplies. If you're giving out 1,000 sodas a day, this whole gym needs to be full of pop. All kinds of pop.
Where can they send money?
Yeah, how do
Good
we
question.
get money to you? Because we're going to bring you $10,000.
Can we bring?
Even if we got to run
Can they
away.
make that to Jason Will Real Estate or no? And then we.
Where do they make the checks out to? How do they get you money?
If they want to make the check out to either Celebration Church, Dwelling Place Church, or Jackson Clark Foundation, all of those, if you give to those at the end of the year, you will get a nonprofit. You will get a receipt for giving to a nonprofit organization.
So say that loud and clear into the camera. Did you get those 3 places? Were you paying attention? This is going to be a
Yeah,
test.
well, the
You can
three
give to
churches.
Celebration Church,
Yeah, there you go.
Dwelling Place Church, or what was the third one?
Fourth.
Jackson Clark Foundation.
Jackson
Yep.
Clark Foundation. It will be those are nonprofits that you will receive a tax deduction receipt at the end of the year. And can those
Yeah,
be
so they could drop off those checks at any one of the JWRE locations here at the Dwelling Place Church, Celebration Church. So that should pretty much cover it. That's Mobile, Orange Beach, Fairhope, and 2 churches here in Fairhope. So just if you need
it's
to-
$10,000. Our
Yeah.
goal is $10,000. Businesses, dip in your pockets, help us out here, help us reach our goal. And comment below any other questions that you may have about your donations or what you can give, or if that's something we're looking for, and we'll get with Pastor Kenny and get you an answer.
And we got to mention this because this is really important, to like, comment, and share this post. We can't put that in the text, so we've got to say it here live on video. Start liking, start commenting, start sharing this post. The more engagement that this post gets, the more people we will reach. And this is just not a Mobile County and Baldwin County effort. We will provide mailing addresses to the churches for mailing donations, but this is an interesting thing that all the money that's donated goes directly to the people in the streets of Panama City, Mexico Beach, and the Florida Panhandle. So you know for a fact it'll be great. I know Pastor Kenny shares pictures from the field just to show you the extent of the devastation. So you'll be reporting live on scene over the next several weeks.
That is correct. You'll be getting pictures next Friday. And this is the thing that we ended with the other day. Please, whatever you do, give. As my grandson says, it is better to give than it is to receive. But please, please be praying for those beautiful people down there.
All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. Blake, turn the camera off.
Yep.
Hop the thing.
Let me go.
Pants are so tight, I'm surprised he could do that.
It's still
He
on.
does have very tight pants.
It's on. We're still on.
Do you